Hey, thanks for joining me today for episode number 68 of Podcasting Your Brand. I'm your host, producer Jaime, providing learning lessons for you to podcast your brand. And today I'm going to be bringing you my next Podcasting 102 topic, affiliate links for more than pocket money. And this episode is brought to you by my own brand, Flintstone Media. Listen in and let's do this. First, starting with a daily tip. Hey, it's producer Jaime with your podcasting tip today, and we're going to continue focusing on monetization. And aside from knowing your target audience to be able to tell to a potential sponsor, yes, my target audience is your customer base. Here's what else you need to do, because I want to first share a podcasting semi-success story I hear all too often. All too often I get asked, hey, I have someone who wants to sponsor my show. How do I know what to charge? Okay. Don't fumble the ball. Don't get yourself into that pickle, because once you don't have the answers ready, the person who's ready to turn over their hard-earned dollars pulls back. So what I want you to do is make sure you get all that stuff ready. That means not only knowing who your target audience is, but also knowing how your packages are going to look, what kind of packages you can offer in terms of what you can have as far as advertising and sponsorship for your show. What are the rates you're going to charge? And then you want to also have the documentation ready to be able to send to them. So that means having a media kit ready, and also, yes, having a contract ready. So ready to go. So all of that needs to be set now so that when you are getting those knocks on the door, you can answer them with gusto and sound professional and close that sale. Another tip for your monetization is coming to you tomorrow, but come back here every single day for podcastingyourbrand.com. I'm producer Jaime. So be sure to subscribe to me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube so you get all of my daily tips and you get them first. I also want you to know about the workshops that I have available so you can continue to improve your podcasting. If you're just getting ready to launch, I have a quarterly launch workshop. Every quarter, my podcast launch workshop. This one is happening in April. And I also have every single month, typically the last Friday of the month, my podcast maximization workshop. So if you want to learn how to bring your podcast to the next level, maximize the potential of all the opportunities with that, then you need to join my workshop. Go to toppodcastworkshop.com for more information on all of that. And my workshops actually gave me the idea for today's lesson, because I'm starting an affiliate program with my workshops. So that was the impetus for today's lesson. So let's dive into today's lesson, all about affiliate links and promo codes to take your revenue streams beyond just pocket money. All right, so let's dive into what we're going to be talking about today, affiliate links and promo codes, but we're going to be taking it to the next level. So let's start with the first level. Okay, let's just a quick definition of what I am talking about. Make sure we're all anchored in on the same page, talking about the same thing. So affiliate links are just links that you're affiliated with a certain product or service that's online, sellable. And so you have your own coded link. So when somebody goes to that product or that service using your link, you get a percentage of that sale. That's the general concept of an affiliate link. A promo code is very, very similar. It's just the process is a little bit different. So instead of an affiliate link, you get a promo code from that company, and then you can share your promo code with your listeners. And if your listeners sign up for that product or service, they use your promo code, they get a discount, you get the credit. Okay, similar thing. But that's what I mean by affiliate links and promo codes. That's a quick definition for you. So when you have an affiliate link or a promo code, here's some different options for you to take. Okay. You can sign up for an affiliate account. For example, Amazon has a wonderful affiliate program. There are a lot of companies out there that have phenomenal affiliate programs. So you just want to go to the company's website and look around for if they have an affiliate program, or even Google company name here, affiliate program, and see what comes up and head to that link and sign up for it and just go through all the steps and get it. You can also create affiliate programs for your own stuff. As I mentioned at the beginning, I have workshops now, so I'm creating an affiliate program for that. So you can create affiliate programs for your own stuff. You can also partner with somebody to create a custom affiliate program or promo code situation that's just exclusive to you, your show, and your audience of listeners. So those are different action items you can take. You can sign up for affiliate programs on your own. You can create an affiliate program for your own stuff, or you can partner with someone to create something unique. Now, once you have this all set up, there are different ways that you can then use your affiliate links and your promo codes. I'm going to start with the most basic ones, and then we're going to level up in a second. Okay. We're still on the introductory part of this lesson. So once you have your affiliate links and your promo codes, one of the most easy ways to do it, because it's a set it and forget it kind of thing, is to include those links as static links in your show notes. If you go to the show notes of any episode of this show, you'll see a whole bunch of links that says something like products I love or something like that. I forget how they introduce them, but then you'll see a bunch of links like One Sheet Pro and different stuff, Canva. Okay. If you click through those link through to the service, but I get the credit for that. So that's really, really easy way. Once you sign up for something, just put those links as static links, set it and forget it into each show note for each episode. You can also, if there's a particular link that's related to something that was topical for the guest that you had on, that link you can list into that particular show's episodes. You can also use these links and share these promo codes on your website, on the landing show for your podcast. So whether it's your business website and or your podcast website, you can put all that information there so that it's easily accessible so people can use them. You can also use these in your e-blast. So I have a client exclusive newsletter, and we'll be starting a more open Flintstone Media newsletter here soon. We have a client exclusive newsletter. So certain promo codes that are very exclusive, I put into that newsletter. So that's another idea for you. If you have an e-blast, you can use your promo codes there. You can also very easily, but very selectively, use an affiliate link or promo code, mention it in the signature block of your emails. So your emails go out to everybody. As you may have caught in a daily tip, I was talking about including your show in your signature block because your each email is like a mini billboard for you. So similarly, if you have an affiliate link, but I wouldn't overload it. 1, maybe 2 max in your signature block. Very, very tiny. Okay. Now, that's the basic idea of affiliate links and promo codes. But let's polish that idea off. Let's hold it up to the light and look at it from a different angle. Okay. Because we can definitely sharpen this idea up a bit for you and make it really, really profitable. So let's think about that. So the first thing you have to do, in order to take this idea of affiliate links and promo codes to the next level, the most important thing, the step one, if I haven't said it enough, if you haven't heard me say this sentence enough, it's all about your listeners, okay? So you really need to think about who is your target listener. Now, they have topic related needs, okay? What do they need? What does your listener need in order to execute your advice? So if you are doing a show on dog nutrition, right? Are there certain dog treats that you recommend? If you're doing a show on financial advising, is there a certain software program that you recommend? Like, what are the products and services that your audience will need to obtain in order to take the advice that your show is telling them to do, right? In order to take the actions that your show is advising them to do. What do they need? Start with that. Also, what companies do you think your listeners would want and need services from? So, for example, let's say I happen to know that a whole bunch of, this isn't necessarily true, but let's say I happen to know that a whole bunch of my listeners are parents. Even if I'm not doing a parenting show, if I know a massive majority of my listeners are parents just by the nature of the topic, then I can try to look for affiliate codes and links that relate to products and services related to parenting, right? Or vacationing from your kids. This might be a single mom talking right here. But what companies do you think your listeners would want and need services from? So think about your listeners and topic related needs. Now, also similarly to what the example I just gave, what are the lifestyle wants that they have? So whether it's directly related to the topic of your show or it's indirect, what else does your target audience enjoy? So for example, let's say I was going back to parenting. I made the joke about vacations, but it's true. Let's say you want to take a vacation. You can sign up for an affiliate code or promo code for a vacation, like a cruise line or something like that, and just slap that into your show notes. Easy peasy, right? So think about what indirect or direct topic related item, product or service that your target listener would enjoy, would need. And think about it through your broader avatar's image. So we talk sometimes in podcasting about an avatar. So let me just define that super fast for you for what I mean for this point. So an avatar of who your listener is basically like a generic profile of who that ideal target listener is. So for me, my listener avatar is somebody who is a side hustler or has a business, is building a brand, and they want to do so through the power of podcasting. Right? Very, very general. Okay. Yours might be a lot more specific, maybe, but think about who that avatar is and what is their daily life like, so that a product or service that you might sign up for an affiliate code for might not be directly related to the topic of your show, but it works for your audience. As an example, let's say, so I produce the Florida Beer podcast, right? It's not too big of a stretch to imagine that a big portion of the audience of the Florida Beer podcast might actually be growing beards, right? They might be brewing beers and growing beards. And so maybe I sign up for an affiliate program with like a men's grooming company or something like that. And you put that into your show notes. I hope you see where I'm going here. But the point is that no matter what it is that you're sharing in those notes, it has to be valuable to your audience. You don't want to just stuff a whole bunch of affiliate links and promo codes into your show notes that make no sense, because the few that do make sense are going to get lost. So you want to be careful not to overload it with a whole bunch of stuff that's completely irrelevant to your listeners. So it has to be valuable to your audience. Okay. So those are the things I want you to think of. You need to be thinking about who your target audience is, what topic related products and services you can rope in, what lifestyle related products and services you can rope in, and what exactly is it that they want and need and is relevant, so that you don't piss them off by giving a whole bunch of stuff they don't need to be distracted with. Okay. Now let's continue to level up. Now here's where the rubber really, really hits the road. All right. Because in the opportunity of creating affiliate links and promo codes, right? It's almost like a very anonymous situation. The company may not even know who the heck you are. They just have a landing page with a form for you to fill out, and all of a sudden you're an affiliate. All of a sudden you have a promo code, right? There's no relationship there. So let's level up by creating relationships with these affiliate links and promo codes. So for example, you can create a very specialized program through a partnership. So going back to an idea shared before about when you're talking about sales and trying to make sponsorships happen for your show, your best targets potential sponsor is somebody whose customer base very well mirrors your target audience. So that Venn diagram where their customer base is one circle, your audience is another circle, how well do they overlap? If you're unfamiliar with Venn diagrams, VENN, look it up. It's very useful, but keep that in mind. So those companies that have that great overlap, just like when you're talking about sponsorships, potential sponsors, this can also work really, really well here to level up your affiliate links and your promo codes. So looking for that really perfect potential partner, right? Then reach out to them and think about what exclusive deal you could potentially propose to them to create. Say, hey, I have this show. Here's my audience. I think you necessarily don't have an affiliate program, or I see you have one, but here's how I think I can make something really, really special for you, because our listeners will only get access to this program through our show. And so we're going to drive traffic like crazy to your site for blah, blah, blah. Okay. So it's a win-win. So you get an exclusive deal or promo code or package or whatever for your listeners that you get to show off. It creates this really great relationship with this company, but they could actually become a sponsor. If you form this relationship with them, this could be an ongoing thing. So you can take the affiliate link and promo code idea and use that to get your foot in the door for a conversation that becomes a little bit bigger, creating an exclusive situation between yourself, your show, and this product or service. Now, here's the key, because you can do this, right? And then that company can say, this worked really, really well. And I'm going to now pitch it to this podcaster and that podcaster, and now no longer becomes something very exclusive, right? It was great and unique at first. So try to think also of what experience can only come through you. What can you create with a potential product or service partner out there, but an experience that can only come from you? And I'm going to give you an example, actually a couple of examples here in a minute that are going to really bring this all to life for you. Another thing you want to think of is what programs can you create that can create repeated money for you? So instead of somebody using a promo code or affiliate link, that's a one-time cash grab, so pocket change for you, right? What can cause that to happen over and over and over and over again? So look for those programs that have those residual effects. What is out there? Also, what can you create? So you pitch something with somebody. Hey, if somebody has a membership program out there, for example, that you can become an affiliate for each person that you send their way who becomes a member, instead of it just being that one-time credit that you get credit every month that they pay their membership in. Okay. So you can look for opportunities that have repeated influx of money. Also, you want to look for opportunities if you have a guested show. What products or services do your guests have that you can promote on the show? Whether it's that one time in that episode, or you can parlay that guest opportunity on your show into an ongoing affiliate relationship. So what can you promote on an ongoing basis? So for example, if you have a guest on who has a really great book, is there an affiliate link you can create for that book? In fact, if they do, you don't even have to ask them. Just create your affiliate account in Amazon, find their book on Amazon, and make sure you have that link in your show notes, affiliate link for yourself to their book. There you go. But regardless, if there's a product or service out there that is from your guest, you can talk to your guest and say, hey, I really want to create a program to help promote your product or service on an ongoing basis. What can we do? So that's another way to level up this concept of affiliate links and promo codes. Now, I really want to get to a few examples because these examples I think are going to illustrate just how big the potential is for what I'm talking about here. Okay. So a generic idea is, again, the guest promo code or affiliate link in the episode show notes. You say to that guest, hey, I really enjoyed speaking with you. I think this worksheet that you have, or this book that you have, or this workshop that you do can be really valuable to my listeners on an ongoing basis. Let's include it in the show notes. Let's create a promo code. Let's create some sort of situation here. Now, one of my clients is the Horse Radio Network, recently acquired by Equine Network. Now, Horse Radio Network has done something phenomenal. This was not my idea, but I definitely participated and it was a lot of fun. So I want to bring this idea to you because it's taking the idea of the relationship between yourself and a service, right? And the service provider, and the relationship between yourself and your listeners, and bringing this to a whole new level. So Horse Radio Network for a couple of years did this incredible thing called, you're not going to believe this, the Horse Lovers Cruise. Horses were not included, at least not on the boat, okay? But it was like this big, I don't remember if it was Royal Caribbean or Carnival. I don't remember the cruise line, but it was a big, huge cruise line. And so we worked with a travel agent and they secured this big, huge block of rooms. I think it was like 40 rooms, something like that. Talked about it on the show and got a whole bunch of listeners to sign up to go on this basically week-long vacation, right, on this particular cruise. So, but the hosts of the show, the owners of Horse Radio Network, got their cruises comped, so they got their vacation for free. But then they also got a little bit of a kickback for every ticket that their listeners purchased. So it was a great situation overall, win-win for everybody. And you can probably imagine how much more loyal those listeners became through that process and afterwards, having spent now a vacation with them. So it's a win-win in so many ways, but focusing strictly on the financial side of it, the fact that they were able to get their own trip comped and get a piece of the pie for everybody else's tickets, unbelievably brilliant. So to duplicate this, think about what exclusive experience you can create, right? There aren't a whole bunch of horse-related cruises out there to choose from, right? If you want to go on a cruise with a whole bunch of other horse enthusiasts, this is the only one. So what kind of exclusive experience can you create for your listeners? You got to think big here, right? But try to brainstorm. Now, here's another example. This is something different. This is similar in that is event related, but this is very specifically not traveling like that, right? With Horse Lovers Cruise, I think that the key there was that you're utilizing someone else's expertise to sell a massive product package, right? So in that similar vein, I had a former client named Mystic Michaela who's doing brilliant things, right? She's doing phenomenal things with the community. One of the things she does is she has these retreats where some of her listeners can come in and they spend a few days, like a weekend together at this hotel. It's, different events throughout the days. It's fantastic. Similarly, another current client of mine, Straight Up Chicago investor, they just celebrated. So last year, 2 years ago, I forget, their 100th episode. Now, just about a month ago was their 200th episode. And for each of those, they had a venue in Chicago. They rented out, they sold tickets, and had a big, huge party. Okay. Here's why I'm bringing this up in this episode, both of those up in this episode, because each of these clients created an event that only they could really do. But here's the key. Because similar Horse Lovers Cruise was exclusive, right? But this is why I'm bringing these two examples up specifically. What they did, Mystic Michaela on the retreat, she's an aura reader. So on the retreat, they did a lot of aura reading related stuff. Okay. Straight Up Chicago Investor, their show is all about property management and real estate investing in Chicago. And the point of that show is very B2B, and it connects a lot of people in Chicago property and real estate. So that event, same thing. It was to connect a lot of people in Chicago property and real estate. So what's my point? My point is what Mystic Michaela did and what Straight Up Chicago Investor did was they took the concept of the show, the value of the show, what's done on the show, and they brought it into real life, and they made an event out of it, and they sold tickets to it. And that is brilliant. And the reason that is, yeah, I'd be like, wait, what does that have to do with promo codes and affiliate tickets? I'm getting there. So this is not something they necessarily did, but what you can do is if you create an event that brings to life the experience of your show into real life, then you can have, you're selling tickets to that, right? So now you have a sellable product that can have a promo code. That promo code can reduce tickets. You can get your listeners to sell tickets to the event that you're doing or whatever. Think of your listeners should think of their ticket as the ultimate promo code. So they buy their ticket to your event. That's like their ultimate promo code. Now they have a ticket in, and with their ticket, they get their actual promo code that they can share with other people to reduce the ticket prices for other people. They get a kickback. You get to sell more tickets. Their people get a reduction on the ticket price. Everybody wins. Okay. If you can create an event that brings your show experience to life and then create promo codes and ticket sales around that event, guess what? You just brought affiliate links and promo codes to the next level. Yay! The crowd goes wild. Okay, I have two more examples for you. So another show that I hosted for a little while was the Owwll podcast, Owwll, two W's, two L's. Phenomenal show hosted by my friend Jason to support the Owwll app. So the Owwll app is designed to connect people via your phone, obviously, but it's a phone call, one-on-one, on-demand phone call with an expert. So if you have a question on something in particular, you can find an expert in that app, and you can just go right in there and call them right away. So that's a very unique experience that they can provide. Now, PodFest was an event, a real life event, right? So I told them to talk and create something. So what they did was Owwll had a booth then at PodFest, and everybody who signed up for the Owwll app at PodFest got to use PodFest's promo code. So PodFest had its own promo code for the Owwll app at the event. That promo code, anybody who went to the event, sign up with the promo code. Now on an ongoing basis through Owwll's promo code, affiliate code program, whatever those benefits are on a monthly basis. Now PodFest reaps those benefits for each and every attendee every single month, ongoing. Okay. So reason why I think this is brilliant. So in order to duplicate this for yourself, think about how you can broker a deal between two different people in your stratosphere. So Owwll, right? I hosted a show for them. PodFest. Oh yeah, I hosted a show for them too. Look at that. So I brought them together. Now, if I was smart, if I had heard this episode before I did that, I would have said, hey guys, while you're doing that, let's figure out a way for me to profit off of this as well as like a referral fee or referral kickback or something like that. So what I want you to do is think about all of the guests that you've had. Who are 2 guests you just have to meet? If you connected them, there would probably be an incredible opportunity that they could create together that you could then benefit from. If you can get a referral fee from that, if as they structure whatever deal that they are going to have between the 2 of them, as a thank you for you bringing them together, part of that deal has, you get 10% or something like that. I don't know. But you're now affiliated on a much bigger level. It's a one-time thing. Right? It's not this code that's floating out there. It's this one-time deal that you've put together. But now as the deal grows, so does your pocketbook. Okay? Because you've created that for them. So in order to kind of duplicate the idea between Owwll and Podfest, think about 2 people in your atmosphere who maybe if they could get together via you as you're the bridge, how can you financially benefit from that and then make it happen? Okay? So now you've basically created your own exclusive private affiliate link situation. All right, my last example. Going to circle it back to the top of the episode where I mentioned my workshops because yes, I have my 2 workshops. So the last example, what I want you to learn from this is think about what you have going on. What are your own products and services that you can create an affiliate program around? So for me, I'm creating a financial benefit for anybody who gets somebody else to sign up for my workshop. The person who signs up through that affiliate link or promo code gets a benefit, gets a discount. The person who then sends them my way through that affiliate link or promo code, they get a little bit of a kickback. I'm not saying the details here yet, but they get a little bit of a kickback. And of course, the benefit to me is that I get extra seats in the workshop. So that's amazing, right? So for you, what products or services can you create an affiliate program around that you can share with, whether it's your clients, your friends, your family members, whoever it is, that you can share around and say, hey, if you can get this sold, if you can sell more tickets to this, if you can sell more units of that, then you can get a little bit of a benefit. You can get a bit of a percentage, right? So that creates your own affiliate program for your own products or services. So to kind of wrap this all back together, right? Number 1, really think about your target audience in order to level up this idea of affiliate links and promo codes. What is it that they truly, truly want? And then level up with exclusivity and something unique by creating partnerships between yourself and somebody else or between 2 other people that you benefit from. And third, think about ways that in creating these affiliate links and promo codes that you can create them so that it brings in repeated money. The best is when there's a situation that brings money on a monthly basis. So I hope all of that helps you to level up the basic, very, very easy idea of affiliate links and promo codes and take them to such a monstrously next level. All right, now let's end with one more of my daily tips. Remember to subscribe to me on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube so you get all of my daily tips and you get them first. Also, a new feature on podcastingyourbrand.com. If you go to the website, you'll notice a new section there. I have a section where I'm showing off the shows who have let me know that they're using this show to help them grow. I didn't mean all that to rhyme, though. That was weird. But the one that's shown off right now is my friend Johnny Pica's show, Back of the Cereal Box, and also a testimonial from him is on there too. So if you are a fan of this show and are listening to the show in order to help you improve your podcasting, I would love to know about it and help you get the exposure that you so deserve as you continue to grow. So email me, jaime@flintstonemedia.com. Let me know how this show is helping you with your show. Or if there are any other topics that you want to tip on the daily tip in the future, or for me to do a whole episode on in the future, you can email me there as well, Jaime@flintstonemedia.com. All right, it's producer Jaime signing off for now. Remember, well, almost, because we're going to get to one more daily tip, but remember, the only thing more powerful than your voice is your spirit to use it. So now let's get to that daily tip. Hey, it's producer Jaime with your free tip today. And wouldn't it be nice as a podcaster to not only know what your downloads are looking like, because we all know you're checking them on the regular. Don't do it too much. You can overdo it. But wouldn't it also be nice to know how long people are listening through the episodes for. This is going to be really valuable information if you can find that out, because it's going to give you a couple insights into whether, number one, there's something that's like an element towards the end of your show that people are dropping off when they get to it because they're not interested. Maybe that's something to consider taking out of your show. If maybe they're only listening to a certain percentage of your show, maybe that's a clue that your show is too long or what have you. So you can figure this out from a couple of sources. iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube all give you information on the average listening time, the duration of consumption per episode. So that can give you really, really valuable insights. So go check that statistic. And actually tomorrow's episode, number 66, is going to help you figure out how to get people hooked in the beginning so they do listen through to the whole entire thing. So, but your tip today, go check Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube to see how long people are actually consuming your content. What is their average duration per episode? And come back here every day, podcastingyourbrand.com, for more free tips. I'm producer Jaime.
Flintstone Media has been building brands through the power of podcasting since 2014, serving as an award-winning and highly resourceful podcast production house and consultancy firm. Work with producer Jaime, a leader in the podcast industry, and add a new podcast to your brand's content offerings. From show development and setup through recording and distribution, producer Jaime and her team will lend their experience launching dozens of successful podcasts and producing thousands of episodes, making creating your show a simple and easy turnkey process for you. Visit flintstonemedia.com for podcast samples. That's flintstonemedia.com.